I'ma go out the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm here. Ain't no way in full hell that I'ma stop. I'ma set it on fire.
Got your boys in the building, full house. Pac-Man, Sasso, E. Freeman, it's your boy Mizzo. What's cracking? What's rocking, gentlemen? What's good with it? What's up? What it do? What it look like?
Man, the playoffs.
Playoffs that none of your teams is in, but okay.
Hey, no one and your Rangers about to go home. And your Rangers about to go home.
At least we were there to go home, though, too. At least we were there to not have to go back home. You stayed home. You ain't been nowhere but home.
But guess what? Next year we're gonna get a ring, though. Let's go.
My goodness. There's always next year. Here you go with that. All right, yeah, we got what Sasa was talking about. We got the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs to get into. A couple serious topics I want to get into, man, involving mental health, some other things, man. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. Show us some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Show us some love. All right, let's get into it. All right, NBA last night, the nightcap game. The Lakers made a statement. I don't even know if you want to call it a statement. They beat the brake pads off the Grizzlies last night. They beat them by 40. It wasn't even close.
Bottom people's elbow.
That's it. Like, now it's time for Dylan Brooks to stop talking. The Grizzlies, period.
Changes
need to be made. I know he was talking after he said what he said about LeBron James, talking about he's old. I don't respect nobody. Give me 40. He ain't said nothing to the media because he's been getting dragged and he ain't scored no points. But him and John Morant both had 10 points last night. That was it. AD had 5 blocks. The Lakers as a team had 15 blocks. They shut the Grizzlies down. How about this? Was this a failure for the Grizzlies this season? I'm gonna start with you, E.
Anytime you make it to the playoffs, I don't consider that a failure. You know what I'm saying? And when you're going up against a team like the Lakers or, you know, Anthony Davis and LeBron or that Lakers team when they're playing good basketball, then, you know what I mean? And you win some, you lose some. It's not like they got swept. You know what I'm saying? So there was some injuries. Some of them didn't play up to par. I don't think they had enough offensive power to deal with the Lakers anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't think it was a disappointment. I think it was a good season, and they're going to learn and probably be a little bit better next year. You know what I mean? So I think they were good.
Sasso, what you think?
No, their season wasn't a failure. However, Brooks failed by talking trash to LeBron James.
For sure.
So I hope they learn that next year, keep your mouth shut and play ball and get that championship. And I say that because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes people talk trash and you retaliate back, and then, you know what I'm saying, you wasting your energy. You put that on the, you know what I'm saying, put that on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. I got you. Pat.
First of all, how about them Celtics? But anyways,
they had a hard time. They should have swept the Hawks. They should have swept the Hawks.
Congratulations, bro. I don't think it was a waste. I think they played their heart out. They did what they could do, man, up against a real good team. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think it was a waste. They went in there and did what they could do. They played hard. It wasn't enough, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they went in there and played with their hearts, man, with all they had. It didn't work out. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they proud of they might not be happy with the outcome, but I'm pretty sure they proud of their effort.
Right.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah, man. I don't think I'm gonna be glass half empty, man. It's a failure. I mean, again, the Lakers aren't a number 6. For real. Look, hold on a second, bro. Give me a minute. The Lakers aren't a true number 7 seed after they made the trades. I got that. I'll give you that. I picked the Lakers to win the series, but still, the way you went out, I get Ja's dealing with a hand injury, but Dylan Brooks talking. They just didn't play well enough for me. No. In a closeout game, you can't lose by 40. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have lost these. You shouldn't have lost these games. The game in game 4, you had the game. Even though the Lakers was up, you had the game in hand. You let LeBron go left when all the time they were saying, don't let LeBron go, force him left. Don't let him go right. He went left on Dylan Brooks, scored the layup and the foul, sent it to overtime. Lakers wound up winning. To me, you're a 2 seed. It's a failure. Again, let me not say a failure. It's a disappointment. That's the wrong word. Disappointment. Disappointment. You right. Disappointment.
You ain't got no bedside manner.
I should have worded that better. You know what I'm saying? It's a disappointment. You know what I mean? So now, one real quick round robin back around. Let's reverse that. Rewind. It's a disappointment to me. They should have showed better. Even though I picked the Lakers to win the series. Is it a disappointment?
I can agree with you. It is a bit of a as a number 2 seed. Yeah.
Sauce is just a disappointment.
Yes. I mean, I was hoping that you would correct that, but thank you for acknowledging that. It's a disappointment.
Thank you for correcting me. So, Pac, is it a disappointment then? I'm sorry. Is it a disappointment?
No.
Okay. All right, bet.
But because that one man wasn't being humble, you can't hold that against the whole team, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking all that BS. You can't hold that against the whole team. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they disappointed, but it's a disappointment now because they made it somewhere a lot of other teams didn't go. You know,
right. My team didn't win a game.
They failed horribly at this last try by 40 points, but at the same time, a lot of other teams
in the playoffs. In the playoffs, 40 points. That's crazy.
My team didn't win a damn. My team didn't win a damn game in the playoffs. They got the only team to get swept so far. Again,
and my team was in the playoffs. And my team was in the playoffs. At least they would have won one.
We got to do this again. We're not gonna do this again. Your team didn't even make the playoffs. You should be like Dylan Brooks. Stop talking, dog, till next year. Leave it alone. It's over. You didn't make the playoffs.
I'm gonna grab the broom like you did.
I hear you. All right. Anyway, so the Kings won. The Kings smashed the Warriors last night, 118-99, forcing game 7. De'Aaron Fox winning. Yeah, you picked it. I thought the Warriors was going to close it out. De'Aaron Fox had 26 and 11. Keegan Murray 15 and 12. Monk Chip came off the bench at 28. Stephen Curry did his thing, 29. I mean, basically it was an up and down. Well, the Kings made an up and down game. The Warriors threw in the white flag with about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They sat everybody down. Cost me money again. I had the over. Damn, man, it was going there. And they took anyway. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother show. But what's up? What do we think for game 7 tomorrow? Who wins? Who takes the series? Pac, we'll start with you. Warriors Kings. Who takes it? It's in Sacramento. Game 7.
I think the Kings, in my opinion, the Kings, they on a good run. The momentum's up. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're gonna go in there again and show they behind, man.
Gotcha.
Hopefully they do. You know,
gotcha.
I want to see them take it, man. They really ain't been a real big team in the past. So I mean,
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'd like to see if the Celtics don't go. I'd like to see them go.
It's been like 16 years. It's been 16 years since they made the playoffs. That was the longest drought, I believe. And
Chris Webber was on the squad.
That's a fact.
I think the last time that they
the last time they made it was with Ron Artest and them, but they lost in the first round. Ron Artest and Bonzi Wells and them. That was 2006, I believe, something like that, around there. But 2002. You are both right. That's 20 years since they were good and they should have went to the finals. Toss, who wins game 7?
Hey, look, before I say that, hey, look, stand up, Boston. Hey, look, y'all did y'all thing. Well,
don't get off topic. Don't get off topic.
Yeah, you a hater.
I was on top.
I'm not a hater. We go ahead, Sauce. Go ahead, Sauce.
Man, put the Kong behind King because that's how Sacramento coming in like King Kong in game 7 at home.
Let's go. Like the beam.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, King go in like King Kong at Sacramento. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to go with the Kings as well, bro. They're playing a little bit better basketball from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be Sabonis or Fox or Malik Monk or you know what I mean? It's their role players. I'm gonna go with the Kings, bro.
Listen, as much as I think the Kings and Lakers will be a fascinating series, great series for basketball. You know, they'll bring some fans in because it's gonna be up and down, but I'm putting on my NBA executive suit on. I need the Lakers and the Warriors in the second round. So I'm going with the Dubs. Dubs gonna go game 7 and win. That's what I got.
Make sure that shirt is iron too, boy.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you think about it,
of course. Go ahead,
you don't really want to go. You don't really want to go against what Curry can do, or the way Curry can shoot the ball, or what him and Thompson is capable of. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But they haven't shown all year that they can win on the road. You know what I'm saying? They haven't really been dominant on the road. So I'm the Kings. You know what I mean? So
all right, let's do this. So now we got series opening up, starting tomorrow and tonight actually, tomorrow and I think and Monday. So tonight, Nuggets Suns. Who you got in the series? Pack, start with you.
The Nuggets.
Sauce.
Man, Kevin Durant got that haircut. I'm going with the Suns.
Yes, sir.
Be going with him off the haircut, bro.
Yo, he like the Jeepers. Kevin Durant's haircut's like the Jeepers Creepers. He come out every 23 years. When that haircut come out, it's over with.
It's over. It's an occasion.
Hey, who you got?
I got the Suns, bro.
Yeah, man.
Kevin
I got the
Durant.
Suns too. Much as
Chris
Nuggets
Paul,
are, yeah.
Devin Booker.
Yeah. Nuggets are a deeper team, but I got the Suns. I'm going with the Suns. I got the Suns. Heat Knicks Sunday. Sauce, who you got? Heat Knicks.
Jimmy Butler and the Heat.
E.
Jimmy Buckets.
Pack.
Jimmy Clutch.
I got the Knicks, man. I got the Knicks. I'm going with the Knicks. I got the colors on. I'm going with the Knicks. I got the Knicks.
Just go all New York, man. You just love your New York.
I'm not a Knicks fan at all, bro. My uncles are though, but I'm not a Knicks fan.
You go with the Giants too.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm a Commanders fan, bro. I ride with the Commanders. Man. I hate the Giants. With all respect, I do. I can't. I just like the Giants. How about that? I despise the Giants. I don't want to. Hate's a strong word. I despise the Giants. I'm not a Giants fan at all. All right. And then Monday, Pac-Man Celtics against the they might be East Celtics. They East Celtics too. These guys Celtics hosting the Sixers for the series. Pat, we know who you got, so I don't gotta ask, but let me ask. Who you got?
Who I got?
I know. That's why I said I don't have to ask, but
let me see.
Right, exactly.
Celtics, man. South Nation all day, man.
Sauce, who you got?
I'm going Celtics.
E, who you got?
The C's, baby.
Clean sweep. I'm going Celtics,
yes,
man. Like Celtics are a better team, man. I think they woke up. They realized they played with Atlanta too much. They're gonna take Philly a lot more serious than they took the Hawks.
Can I say this? I'm gonna say Celtics because it's a safe bet. But some telling me that Abib gonna have a monster game against them though. And James Harden. James Harden probably have a have a game in his life. This is it for Doc Rivers. This is it.
It is.
Why you say that?
because he won the championship with the Celtics. If anybody in 2008, right? He's with the 76ers. You playing your former team. This is a test. This is a exam.
That don't have nothing to do with it. It's the fact that he's blown.
Man.
Hold on. He's blown 3-1 leads. They lost to Atlanta a couple years ago when they shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the reason why he's gonna be. That's the reason why he's gonna be on the chopping block. Because because at the end of the day, you got Joel Embiid and James Harden. This is your window. James Harden might leave next year. He's a free agent.
That was my point.
This summer. Okay,
I got you.
But you said you started with it because he coached the Celtics. That has nothing to do with it.
Because 2008 he was a champion in 2008 with big ticket in him. So now this is his thing. Like you stated, they blow 3-1 leads, 3-2 leads, or whatever the case may be. Now this is his time. This is the exam.
Guys, E, real quick. Go ahead.
I don't think whether he wins or lose or how far he goes has anything to do with his job. He's still one of the best coaches in the league. And if you get rid of him, who you going to get to come in and do better? And as far as blowing leads, he's not on the court missing or not playing defense or you know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing. he didn't blow the lead. The players on the court did.
Well, somebody got to go, bro. Somebody got to go.
My opinion, though, I think they messed up when they got rid of Jimmy Butler, who is showing off in the playoffs right now.
I would have never got rid of Butler.
Nobody would have, but they chose Ben Simmons over him. It's all good. Or
Tobias
Harris. Tobias Harris didn't. Yeah, Jimmy Butler wears on people, though, but he fits good in Miami. He fits good with that style. You know what I mean? All right, we come back from the break. We'll get into the draft. A couple more topics. Stay locked. Pac-Man, Sasso, E, Mizzo, Fanatical Massholes. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment.
You just finished last. I just had a laugh. I just had a laugh. Ha, ha. I just had a laugh. I just had a laugh. Ha, ha. Surrounded by strangers. But did I die? Did I die? Did I die?
Welcome back, Fanatical Massholes Show. Still rocking with y'all, E, Freeman, Pac-Man, Sasso, Mizzo. All right, fellas, let's get into the draft. First round was kind of crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little surprised that Anthony Richardson went that high, number 4 to the Colts. He's raw. He's a good athlete, but he's raw. I don't think he's ready yet. It was a reach. I wouldn't have done it. I personally am happy with my team's pick. Cornerback Emmanuel Forbes, Mississippi State, ball hawk, hard hitter. He had 16 picks. You know what I mean? Like the kid's nice. That kid is nice. You know what I mean? So that's what we needed. Again, we'll talk. I'll go on a rant about what the Commanders should have did as far as getting linebacker help. They should have got Bobby Wagner. They should be trading for Devin White, but that's neither here nor there. Round 2 was yesterday. I'm happy for Joey Porter Jr. I thought the Commanders were going to get him, but he went to the Steelers, his dad's old stomping grounds. Good pickup. Will Levis went to the Titans. Titans picked him up in the second round. They actually did do that. I don't know if he might be better than Malik Willis, who's a project. I don't know if he's better than Ryan Tannehill, though. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. You know what I mean? But that's a good spot for him. You know, who do you get? And Commanders also got Jatavius Martin, safety, Illinois. He's okay. He just didn't. Here's the thing with Anthony Richardson that I would say too. Like, they try to compare him to Cam Newton, but the difference between him and Cam Newton was not he compared himself. Here's this. He's faster than Cam Newton. He's just as tall. He's about 6'4". He's got all the intangibles, the attributes, but Cam Newton popped off my screen when I seen him in college. I seen Anthony Richardson play. I'm like, okay. He wasn't an impact guy. So that's why I'm like, I wouldn't have drafted him that high. But so E, I'm gonna start with you. Like, what did you think of the draft?
I thought it's going well because it's not over yet. You know what I mean? And
how about
we'll
this?
see what happens. Or
your team, just a quick surprise. But then, what do you think? How do you feel about what your team did?
I think the Patriots did pretty well. I think all the top people that went, like C.J. Stroud or Will Anderson, you know what I mean? Like, some of these players, they look good, and I can't wait to see what they can do on the field. You know what I mean? Sometimes you draft people and they're not as good as they were in college. You know what I'm saying? Or it takes them a year or two to get caught up on the NFL level. You know what I mean? So it's a little too early for me to give you know what I mean? Because the Patriots themselves, they pick people and sometimes they just do not work out. You know what I mean? So It's too early to give an assessment on who they picked or what they're going to do. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Pac.
Well,
what you think about your team? What you think about your Pats?
I think they picked Marte Maple or something like that in round 3. Something like that.
Yep.
Hopefully he work out, man. Because like E say, just because someone's drafted don't mean they always gonna work out, man. A lot of times sometimes they hit him. Not a lot of times, but sometimes they hit or miss. So hopefully he could mesh well with the team, man. Hopefully they made the right decision. You understand what I'm saying? Hopefully they made the right decision. Hopefully we hit the lottery.
Yeah,
I mean, they're good at drafting defensive players, but offensively, you know what I'm saying, is a different story.
They got the kid Keon White, man, from Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? He's decent grade. You know what I mean? About a B. So, we'll see what happens. Sas, go ahead, bro.
You know, the Commanders always win on the off season, but this tops it all. We picked up two defensive backs. And as you stated earlier, we didn't see it coming. One thing I love about our coach is that he don't show his hand. You have a guy, Emmanuel Forbes, 500, who picked off
you
passes and returned 6 for touchdowns that broke the SEC conference record. Then you have, you know what I'm saying? Then you have another cornerback of the what's his name? Martin from the fighting
Illini. Fighting Illini.
There you go. Yeah, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Jatavius Martin, safety. Jatavius Martin, safety. Go ahead.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? He's, you know what I'm saying, could help Dirk Foster out in the backfield. Help St. Jude's out. And then they picked the center who we lead by Chase Rouillet. So yeah, we looking good right now. We look in the draft, not in the game, in the draft. Because we always win in the off season. Hey, look, only time could tell.
Okay. All right. So what did you think of Will Levis falling, Sasso, real quick? You think he would have, you think he should have fell? Did you think he was gonna go higher than what he did?
I to be honest to you, I didn't follow him like that. Okay. So and number two, defense win games. And obviously we picked 2 defensive linemen so we could pick off all 3 of them quarterbacks that were drafted in the first round. much.
Okay. Much, John. So yeah, Ricky Stromberg was the center that they drafted as well. I mean, let's see, man. It's been again, the first round. The first round was definitely kind of surprising that especially 2 running backs were drafted. Bijan Robinson, I thought he would go. I didn't think he would go to Atlanta. That's a good pickup for Atlanta.
Yeah, it is.
They need to put some more pieces around Devin Ritter, see what he does. I'm overly not shocked, I would say. You know what I mean? Like I'm what Houston did though was definitely like, oh, traded up. They went and got CJ Stroud, traded back up and got Will Anderson too. Yeah, man. But then
genius.
Listen, the Eagles so far won the draft though, man. Again, they got 2 stalwarts. Again, they're Georgia boys. Shout out to Georgia. You just heard my wife in the background say so. Yeah. I still think my Seminoles will beat the Bulldog by 100, but you know
that's the one we did a report on, right? That they
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, they was gonna have him dropped in the second round, right?
That was never gonna happen. He's too good. He before that crash happened, he was the best player in the draft. Jalen Carter.
Yeah,
he was the best player. He's nice. So they got Jalen Carter. They got Nolan Smith too. And they got last year they got Jordan Davis and they got Nakobe Dean. So Philly's been going after the Georgia people, man. And Georgia actually Kobe from Georgia went already. I think Keely Ringo went. Where did Keely Ringo go? Did he go yet? I think he went. I think he went in the 3rd round. Let me check real quick. Nope. Yeah, my wife's saying she's gonna be an Eagles fan now. I told her that's not even like that's not even you can't. That's the worst. That's what I'm saying. That's that sports fans that don't like. You're not a sports fan then. You're not watching football. How
Fair weather. It's called fair weather.
Because he's a Georgia fan. Listen, and they're all on the Eagles. Let me be an Eagles fan. Nah, hell no.
I know some diehard people that sports fans that because LeBron went to the Lakers. They
no doubt.
Or because Tom Brady went to them.
I hate that though. I despise.
That's you though.
I despise that. Here goes Pac-Man. That's me though. That is me though, bro.
Hey,
I like it.
They ain't even started yet.
You ain't the NLB.
And they're already the best team in the NFC.
I'm just talking my talk, baby. I'm just talking my talk.
I got to get
I got to get at you. I got to get at you. I got to get you. I got to get with you now, boy. I got to get with you. Nah, you're right, Edo. They're the best right now. They're the best team in. They're the best team in the NFC. They reloaded.
They're the best team in the NFC, bro.
They reloaded. They might be coming back for that chip. They reloaded.
Who they gonna face in the NFC? Right.
The Commanders. We talking about.
I mean, yeah, listen, you already know, son. We gotta stick right now. It's the offseason. We gotta stick our chest out. Commander, we coming for that title this year, bro. We here.
Hey, I'm hoping for a bounce back year with my Rams. So you know what I mean. But
don't worry, but they're not doing nothing this year. Just sit.
The Eagles are.
Check it out. I know you don't check your emails, but they sent you an email already after draft. Yo, We're not participating in anything this year. We're not going to compete. Thank you for your support. But sit down. Seriously.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Shots fired. Someone please call 911.
Listen, the Nets did it to me for like 4 or 5 years. The Commanders have done it to me. It's been done to me plenty of times by my team. But we're not competing this year. Just chill. You know what I mean? Thank you for your support.
That's not fair. No, what? I can't say that because we won 7 games. 7 games. What, 8.5?
The Rams will win more games than the Commanders this year.
Oh. Let's put a case on it. Let's put a case on it. Right in that case. Bet.
Done.
Bet. Easiest case I ever made. Yo, E, you down a couple 12 packs too. You want to start sending me my joints. You out here.
You might be thinking about Sasso might owe you. I don't owe anybody.
Hold on. I ain't
say nothing. I went.
What's that? What they say? I got the black book. I got the book right here. I got the ledger. I got the ledger.
Okay.
I know what's going on. I'm gonna look through it. All right.
Look through it, please.
Let's get it. Let's change gears.
Please check.
After we just had some laughs, let's kind of.
I'm thirsty. Please check.
Yeah, I got you. After we have some laughs, let's kind of check in on this. Let's do this real quick, man. Somebody that I follow, that I revere when it comes to baseball, Marley Rivera was fired from ESPN for some comments she made. Some comments she made that was quite vulgar. I mean, I don't never use that word. Let's give me 1 second, man, while I tee this up. Man. Give me just 1 minute here.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used the word.
What word? See you next Tuesday?
I don't think I've ever.
Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. So
couldn't even hear what you said.
You didn't hear what she said? Nobody heard her? Nobody heard her?
I heard.
You didn't hear her at the end say that?
Not then.
I thought she said.
I heard it. I heard it a little bit.
I thought she said she was going home to roll a blunt.
All right.
No, she told that lady that she was an effing.
Yeah, if you look in the link that I said, you can see, you can hear it what she said. You know what I mean? You gotta listen, you gotta look at the link.
What she said? Spell it out. If you don't want to say it, what she said?
Can you not talk? That's what Jesse used to say.
See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
She called her a fucking She called her a fucking
See you next Tuesday.
That word. I don't even like to say that word. She called her a fucking cunt. How about that? Sorry.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah. She didn't like that. Obviously we're gonna say it was the fire was. I'm not gonna say she deserved to be fired, but the firing was warranted because not the words she said. Definitely the words are vulgar, but she was around. She was around kids.
Yeah,
she was around kids.
It was unprofessional.
You gotta make an example.
Around the children.
You gotta have standards, man.
Yeah, he was signed. Aaron Judge was signing autographs. The lady was interviewing him. She had, I guess, she might have had dibs or whatever. They kind of got into it, and yeah, that was kind of rough to say, Marley. You know what I mean? Like I rock with you, Marley. I'm still following you on Twitter. Hope. Best of luck in your next endeavors. She's gonna get a job. She's great at baseball, question. But that was crazy. What's up?
Did she know she was being recorded?
She's on camera.
I'm
Somebody
sure
recorded
she did.
Her.
Everybody was recording. She walked by the camera. She looked back at the camera. She knew she was being recorded, bro. There was people around. There was fans. There was no reason for that to happen. I understand she had a arranged, you know what I mean, interview with them, but this lady was trying to kind of debo her way into getting an interview, and with those people around, your boy didn't even turn around to acknowledge it. I know he heard it too. He just kept signing autographs. He's like, I'm not even participating in that conversation, bro.
Word.
I mean, I think. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just coughing. I was just coughing. Go ahead.
I think she, at the same time, the firing was warranted, but at the same time, she's a human. But at the same time, human. But she could have used some tact and challenge. You know, I was just up the way, so we used to have to take these behavioral classes, and he used to say, challenge your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And she could have did that. She could have did that. You know what I'm saying? Think, because basically you thinking before you act. You know what I'm saying? Before you react. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a professional and you know you're being recorded. You feel me? Like, you should be used to negative
being around you. Yeah.
You should be used to negative interaction. And I'm pretty sure that's not the first time you had a situation on camera.
It wasn't the first time.
Absolutely. You know, like, she got caught with a hot mic. Put it like this. One word answer. Had she called her a bitch? Again, part of my language. You know what I mean? Had she called her that, would she have gotten fired? She got caught on a hot mic, though. You think she would have still got fired? Probably, but I don't know. I don't think so. What do y'all think?
Like you say, it's kids around. Period. Like, you have children around. I mean, it's unprofessional. I mean, if the guy was saying that in the reverse role, he's terminated immediately. So
I got you. I don't want to do it like that, but I got you. I don't want to.
It would definitely.
I don't want to gender it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got you. Go ahead.
I think it would have been different if it was done, like, say, in a hallway or in the locker room or something. You know what I mean? And being that it was in front of people and it was on camera and now the whole world is looking at it, there's got to be some kind of reprimand for it. So it would have been different if it was away from the media and the fans and things. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. Yeah, like, I get what y'all saying. Go ahead, Pat, real quick.
I think as a professional, she should be conditioned to know how to react to situations like that. She should be conditioned to know how to control herself. You know what I'm saying? I know
confrontation and all of that.
Sometimes people react off of impulse, but when you're a professional, you're supposed to know how to not do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not like she just started this thing that she does.
Absolutely.
So, you know, just like what they say with, I'm not trying to change the subject, but just like with police officers, they are trained. They're supposed to be trained to know how to react to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Do's and don'ts, and that's what she should have used in that situation.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree with you. Now, you know, you're right. Now that y'all say that, I agree with y'all. Like, I was thinking maybe she said a different word, but either way, even if you swear, there's a kid, he's signed on the back of a kid's jersey. There's cameras everywhere. You're gonna get caught on a hot mic. Yeah, you can't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, pull it to the side and be like, look, then call her out when nobody listening to you. Yo, you did me dirty. You know what I mean? Say what you say. All right, real quick before we go to break. Something disturbing happened, man, that I seen that pulled up on my IG. A young lady,
I do not believe,
posted basically found Delonte West dancing in front of a 7-Eleven and recorded the video. But if you can hear this, what she says is,
people when they're at their lowest. But Delonte West is at my 7-Eleven.
Now, did y'all hear what she said? I do not believe in recording people at their lowest.
That she recorded them anyways.
But then Delonte West at my 7-Eleven. And he's dancing.
Buy him a Slurpee?
Yo, that's you. You're right. Too soon, Todd. Too soon. But yo, now you're right. So look, this goes back. Quick, we're not gonna go crazy on this, but this goes back to the mental health thing that Ian and I was talking about. Listen, mental health is real.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing. Drug addiction is real. It's a real thing. We're not gonna make excuses because yes, you chose to do the drugs, whatever the case is. You might he might not be choosing to take his medication. Medications don't always. The side effects to medication people don't understand. Listen, I take medication. I took medication for anxiety. You know, there was side effects to it. Like it decreases things. Things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, there's side effects to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just to drive, not your drive is what I'm basically saying. You know what I mean? It'll decrease your drive. Like, so this side, like, there's people who, this side, be professional side. There's people who on ADHD, they take the medication, but it doesn't. They don't feel like themselves. They're zombies. They feel like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he don't want to take his medication. Again, I'm not trying to ramble. I'm just basically saying this. And we know the state that Delonte West is in. It's been highly publicized. Why would you do that? Again, maybe he don't want to be helped. But I'm not gonna post him either and be like, oh my God, I got Delonte West on. Like, come on, man. That's just wrong too. Like, when are we gonna start? We keep saying that we care about mental health. When somebody gets shot, well, it's a mental health issue. What are we gonna do about it? I'll let you know what I mean. I'll go around the room, man. I'll start with you, Pat. You know what I mean? You know, we're not spend crazy time, but I'll start with you. What do you think about what you think about it?
See, this is the thing, right? I understand what you're saying, but we in a society now that everybody is dependent on social media. Everybody is living on social media. Everybody's worried about likes. Everybody's worried about going viral. So she said what she said, that she don't usually record people, but she worried about getting noticed on Instagram. That was that could have been her only motivation. Oh, I got Delonte West right here. This is about to go. This is about to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the same time, he knows he's somebody, man. He knows, like, man, if you're gonna be doing what you're doing, stay in the shelter or wherever you live at. It's gonna happen. If she didn't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. It's gonna happen to him again. Until people get tired of recording him. But right. I mean, we living in a world right now where everything revolves around social media. And eventually he's gonna get recorded. There's probably a whole bunch of recordings of him out there. They just ain't made it viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm not saying it, I'm not justifying this lady's actions at all. But as long as he keep getting spotted looking crazy, they gonna keep recording him. Like I said, there's probably a million recordings out there of him. This one probably just made it viral. You know what I'm saying? But everything with the social media done took over the fabric and culture of the country so crazy that is ridiculous, man. A lot of kids is being raised off of social media. A lot of adults is too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you're right.
Got you. I got you, bro. Gus, Sauce, what you go?
Man, that lady wrong. Like, okay, you got the camera out or whatever. First of all, you shouldn't even put out the camera. If you was a caring person, you would sit down and, you know what I'm saying, ask him, you know what I'm saying, get to know him and why he's going through these things instead of clout chasing is wrong. I mean, when people gonna start respecting our neighbor, just like the Bible said, like, that's disrespectful. It's like you clout chasing for your own gain. I think that's trifling.
Yeah, I got you. I would just say to rebut that, like, I'm not expecting, the world is not that nice. I'm not expecting anybody to sit down and, hey man, you want $1 or something, or what's going on in your mind. But you're right about, don't record him though. You know he's going through something. You know what I mean? He's not just acting out for attention. He going through something. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not expecting everybody to help out, because that's not what everybody does. That's got to be something that you want to do. Helping out is not something to be forced. You know what I mean? Go ahead, E.
Well, I think most people in this world have some form of ADHD. You know what I mean? That's why people study as much as they do, or go to school for bachelors, or, you know what I mean, to be doctors, or people that play sports to even make it to, you know what I mean, the NBA or the NFL or Major League Baseball or anything, you know what I'm saying? Because they're obsessed with the sport, or when it comes to music or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes when they start taking some of these medicines, it's messing with them even more. You know what I'm saying? So even if they do stop taking it, you know what I mean? It made their situation even worse now. You know what I'm saying? And
absolutely,
Delonte West has been around for a minute as far as the episodes he's had, or people recording him or whatever. You know what I mean? The girl, if you're just gonna, you know, oh my God, Delonte West, you know what I mean? Because when you get famous or whatever, especially in sports, people recognize you and they're going to take pictures and they're going to record things now because everybody got a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that bothered me the most about it is for her to say something about him being at his lowest or whatever. You know what I mean? If you're gonna meet him or go out and meet him or record him like, yo, that's Delonte West or whatever, don't say nothing about him being at his lowest. You know what I mean? Because you're just contradicting what you're saying right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want to talk about anybody when they're at their lowest and then you're recording him, but why would you even say that? Just record him if you're going to record him. You know what I'm saying? Don't say what you just said. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just made yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? That's
stupid as hell. And if she's not getting dragged, then there's something wrong with everybody.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
you should getting dragged just for saying.
He is getting dragged.
Oh, good. Because
I
don't want to say
that
good.
video is actually old. That video's old. So
is it?
In the comments, they like, yo, why you say just like we saying right now? Everybody in the comments was saying that. They was talking more about her than him.
I never seen it.
This is my first time seeing it, but good. Thank you for telling me it was old. But that's good though. Look, you know what? Matter of fact, let me not do this. I don't want to say good on her because I don't wish bad juju on nobody. But understand, you get what you get what you come for. You know what I mean? What you get. You know what I mean? So you asked for it, you dragged him, and you got dragged back because like like we all just said, and we heard it. I don't normally do this, whatever. I don't normally, but you and then you did it. You're not making any sense right there. Not at all. Not at all. And you didn't do it to help him. You know what I'm saying? All right. Good topics. You know what I mean? We're going to get a little more serious coming back from the break. Fanatical Massholes. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment. Stop playing with us. Like
Support.
us. We're good. Support us. You're going to love it here.
Yes, sir.
We know what the hell we doing, and we know what the hell we're talking about. Stop playing. We coming. Either way, if you don't like, we still going to come. And the ones who didn't like, we're going to know. Trust me. You know what I mean? As the jazz,
what he said.
What did Robert Saleh say? I'm keeping receipts, baby, receipts. We'll be right back for that.
And it's only cause you didn't make it. I'm across the finish line. Get my shine and I polish up that fresh ride. If you ain't finished, yo, there'll always be a next time. But I'ma go out there and get mine.
EIE, welcome back, Fanatical Massholes. Boys, Mizzo, E. Freeman, Pac.
All right.
Sasso had to jump off. He had to go. We'll see him on Tuesday. You know what I mean? Appreciate him getting on. You know, he do his thing. You know what I mean? That's my guy. All right. Let's finish it out right. Well, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? This happened last week, 2 weeks ago. Dylan Mulvaney, transgender female, was sent posted a can, I'm sorry, of a Bud Light with her face on it. Everybody kind of went into an uproar and a tizzy. You seen Kid Rock, what does it say? Assault rifle, shooting out of beer cans and saying F Bud Light, and everybody's going crazy. You know what I mean? She's on Oil of Olay now too, and everybody's going crazy. Look, I'm gonna say this quick before we get into everything else. Live and let live, man. If it's not costing you any money and it's really not bothering you, what do you care? I get it. People, I don't want it in my face, but it's just a commercial. It's not like they sent the Bud Light can to you. And as far as our reports that I read, they're not selling the cans anyway. It was a commemorative can. Bud Light telling her, congratulations on your year journey of being a woman. Becoming a woman. I get it. To people, it sounds freakish. It sounds, it's genetic. You're not really a woman, but it's her life. It's not your life. What do you care that much for? I don't. It ain't cost you any money. Again, you've all heard me say this on the show. Your race is cool. It don't cost me no money for you being racist, but stand on it. If you don't like me, if you don't like women, whatever the case is, be you, but stand on it. It's not costing me any money. When you start costing me money or you costing my family harm directly, if anybody harm directly, then it's a problem. But it's not. It's a can. She posted a can with her face on it. Had she never posted it, again, they didn't post it. She did. Had they sent to that can and she kept it quiet, nobody would have known you've been drinking Bud Light, knowing that they support transgender rights. What is wrong with everybody being able to have rights? Everybody else has rights to run their mouth and talk, they talk. But transgenders, homosexuals, no one, sometimes blacks, we can't have rights. Like, come on. Everybody should have the right to do what they want to do. Again, long as it's not affecting you financially. I hate to start it financially, but that's just the way the world is nowadays. Emotionally, physically, financially, what do you care? Why do you care? I don't. E, go ahead, bro. The floor is yours.
Well, ever since we started doing this podcast, or since you asked me to be a part of it or whatever, I've been watching more sports like I used to, or getting back on things, whether it be baseball or college basketball, at least during the season or whatever. I think that this year during March Madness, when they saw this commercial, and it happened during March Madness, and he didn't even know what March Madness was. You know what I mean? Like, as a
Wait.
sports.
Was he in the commercial? Was she in the commercial?
Yes.
She's in the commercial?
Yes.
I don't remember that commercial. Okay, my bad. I don't remember that commercial, but go ahead.
And she, my bad, said that I thought everybody was just having a bad month. Who knew it had something to do with sports? You know what I mean? So it was the core group of Bud Light, or just Anheuser-Busch. I remember the commercials when I was growing up. You know what I mean? I remember the Bud Bowl. You know what I mean? I remember different things about Anheuser-Busch. And I think that the people that drink it or whatever felt like, because a lot of people feel like they're trying to force this transgender thing on them, or on us, or on the world, or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with live and let live, or people doing whatever. I think it's a timing thing. You know what I mean? Like, if that commercial would have came out any other time, not during a major sporting event or something, you know what I'm saying? Nobody probably would have even bothered with it. You know what I mean? So I think everything that you said is right. You know what I mean? But when it comes to a certain consumer group, you know what I mean, your main base of people, you know what I mean, even if they're not even trying to apologize for it, or not even like they did something wrong, but sorry that they made their core people feel a certain kind of way where they stop buying their product or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was just a timing thing, because nobody really cares if she is transgendered or anything else. Like Mike said, it's her life. You know what I mean? Nobody's got to live it but her. You know what I mean? So nobody says anything about anybody else, or not necessarily anybody else, but whether it be you or me. Who really cares about me or what I do? Or you know what I mean? That people live and make their own mistakes. You know what I mean? So I'm not for it. I'm not against it. What people do, I'm a God-fearing man, but ain't nobody gonna tell me what I can or can't do. You know what I mean? So everybody has that God-given right. You know what I mean? So
I got you. Pack.
All right, so I'm not here to be politically correct, and I'm not gonna offend nobody. So I'm gonna touch on a couple things. First, Kid Rock, had it been in the prime of his career, he would have never did that. Because they would have slaughtered him.
Good point.
True indeed.
Good point.
So he has nothing to lose. So he's doing that to show his manhood and trying to make a statement. And
you notice.
Sure he probably thought he would have been on TMZ or something or whatever.
Before you go though, notice he's a staunch Republican now since he left music like that. Since he ain't been big. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah. Then another thing is, this ain't the first time that an alcohol company used homosexuals. There's a Bacardi commercial with homosexuals dancing and all that. There's a couple other alcoholic beverage commercials that have homosexuals in it. So it's nothing new. You understand what I'm saying? Another thing is, do I agree with it? I have no stance on it. Do I like seeing it forced in my face? Not just in alcoholic beverage commercials, but on social media, on reality TV. No. I don't want it forced in my face, but like I said, I have no stance on it. You understand? I have family members that's homosexuals or whatever.
Right.
So it's not an issue to me, but at the same time, let me just say this. I could turn the TV if I want. So I don't have an issue with it, but
right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of the shows that I like have forced it on me. Like there was one show I was watching, I'm gonna say it, but they started going crazy with it. So you know what I mean? It kind of like put it back.
Turned you off, yeah.
I felt like they was doing it on purpose because there was a time where it was like a fad to have a homosexual on your TV show. You know what I'm saying? But so they was going crazy with it. But like, do I have an issue with homosexuals in life? No, I do not. But at the same time, everybody else ain't like me. So yeah, like shoving this down a lot of people's throats, and a lot of people don't want to be seeing it all the time. Like I said, I don't care, but everybody ain't me. Like I said, still, again, it's everywhere. So why is you acting all surprised now when you see somebody that they put somebody on the canvas? Everywhere, commercials, everywhere, music, it's everywhere. Come on, Mr. Rock, and whoever else. And whoever else is out there acting crazy, like they ain't around it 24/7. It's everywhere. You acting like this. I mean, come on, man, I'm confused.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
I said, had it been at the prime of his career, he wouldn't have did that.
Right.
Because they were dead that had him all over the place. They would have been scrutinized. Right. That's the word I was looking for, scrutinizing him for that.
I mean, at the end of the day, people have a right to not necessarily protest or to buy things or not buy things or boycott things or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's not like anybody is doing anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people have a right, just like that person or this person or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Look, I got it, man. Look,
I mean, I don't drink the product anyway, so.
All right, I got you. I stopped. I used to. But anyway,
people do have a right, but when you do stuff like shoot cans, it's kind of like gay. It's kind of like bashing. What it do? I don't. It's like gay bashing, man. When you do stuff like that, you shooting cans. It's being hateful. Now you can talk, say your opinion on it, but when you shooting cans and doing all that, that's kind of like gay bashing, man. And it's
got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but when you're doing stuff like that, you're going over the limit, man.
It's a little extra.
A little extra, man. Look, I'm gonna say it like this: Provincetown been a town for years. Nobody said nothing. There's been drag queen shows. Listen, I seen a video, and don't get me wrong, I'm like, no, I'm like, nah, I'm not bringing my kids to that. But here's the thing. It's their kids. They know what was going on. The parents knew what they were doing. You see with kids sitting in their laps while the performers are doing their thing. What am I supposed to be mad about? They're not being surprised. You know what I'm saying? So all this, it's in your face. No, it's not in your face. You're just looking for something to be mad about. Again, listen, if you and I, if you myself, Sasha was on here like, yo, black love, black pride, I wish everything black. What do you think they're gonna say? Oh my gosh, they're being racist. They're dividing us. Why? You not supporting us, so why can't we? Why can't we be like, yo, bro?
I don't want everything black.
No, but I'm just.
I'm for all different races, cultures.
I know you is, boy.
I'm just saying, bro. Y'all know me. Listen, yes, my kids are white. You know what I'm saying? My wife is white. My kids are white. Like, again, don't get me wrong. It's not like I've never dated black girls and whatever, Spanish girls, all that. I don't. Listen, if the girl's green, my wife was green. Her still personality, it's what's up.
Right.
She could have came from Mars. That's it. You know what I mean? It's going down.
I got a kid from every race.
That's it. It's going down. It don't matter. So all I'm saying is, look.
You know what I'm talking about then, Pac-Man.
Yeah, man. Indeed. Look, man. Listen, man. To each his own,
kids,
man.
I got kids that's white, and I got black kids.
To each his own, man. To each his own, man. Like, let live and let live. Look, I get it. We don't want to push in our faces, but at the same time, man, if you got the right to sit there and criticize everything, we got the right to be able to say and want to be inclusive and big up and want to have our rights. The transgenders and LGBT community have a right to say, look, we want rights. We want to celebrate ourselves. She was only celebrating herself, and everybody tripped out about it. It wasn't Bud Light celebrating her. She celebrated it because she posted it. And that's where it's at.
I think it's a little bit of everything, man. That and them trying to cancel people and all of that because people got opinions or comedians are telling jokes or whatever. You know what I mean?
So listen. Don't get me wrong.
I think it's a lot of things and not just one. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Listen, the transgender community, I'm not gonna listen. I don't want to get canceled either, but they have this. They gotta. You gotta be able to listen. They've been at Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's been at them. You got to be able to, and somebody said this right. Like, why is it that they can't be a part of the joke? White people are part of the joke. We clown white people all the time for not being able to season chicken and all that. You know what I mean? We clown black people. You know, there's jokes. We talk about black people, Asian people, Spanish people. Why is it that the LGBT community can't be a part of the joke? Why is it that they take it more harshly where, we got to cancel them? I get that part. We have to, as a country, have to start being sensitive. But at the same time, a certain group is telling a certain group, oh, you're too woke. You're trying to cancel us. But they do the same thing. They cancel Colin Kaepernick. The right did for kneeling. So you can't in turn be saying, oh, you're canceling us, but you do it too. Oh, but it's because your cause, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, man.
I think it was because it's political.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything's political. So when it's political, it's no. When we cancel you, we're right. When you cancel us, you're wrong. No, it can't be like that. It's got to be what's good for the goose, good for the gander. Again, I'm gonna say it like this before we're done with this topic. If you're racist, you're this, you're a bigot, you're this and that. That should not cost you money. It shouldn't.
I got a good question.
But at the same time, stand on it. Now everybody knows who you are. Now, if they decide to do business with you, now you know, look, you do business with a racist and a bigot. I won't. And a homo, whatever, and a phobe on everything. I won't. Hey, listen, hey, go ahead. But stand on it. What was you gonna say before we get to the next topic, last topic?
All right, so you just said the thing about blacks doing the jokes about white people. I used to always wonder, what if white people got up there and started making jokes about black people?
They have. It's not like they haven't. They do.
But I'm talking about the type of jokes that we do about them. What if they did about us?
Absolutely.
I mean, they are very careful when they do jokes about us. They're very careful.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because of the history and all that other stuff. But what if they got there up there and did the type of jokes we do? How would black people would be so pissed? And I'm keeping it in the band. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from a black man that's proud.
Right.
It would be a different whole different stance on it.
You know? I think as a comedian, they gotta have leeway. You know what I'm saying? Because they test the limits to some of the things that they say or whatever, and they have from the beginning of time. You know what I mean? Not necessarily telling jokes about their own race or other races, or just some shit that happened to them or whatever. You know what I mean? So when it comes to comedians, they should be given a bit of leeway. And if it's fucked up, then some people may find it funny, not funny. Look at all the people that came before us: Richard Pryor, Andrew Dice Clay, or you know what I mean? Like just the people that just didn't care and said whatever. Eddie Murphy, I still remember Delirious and Raw. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
All right, we gotta go though. All right, we gotta go. So next topic.
He used to do jokes about homosexuals.
Mm-hmm.
last topic, man. Real quick before we get out of here, man. Another serious one, but let's try to keep this one short because we over. Texas man is accused of pausing his date to kill a fake parking lot attendant over a $40 scam. 29-year-old Eric Aguirre appeared in court Thursday on murder charges stemming from the death of 46-year-old Elliot Nix. According to the records, Eric allegedly chased Elliot. Eric allegedly chased Elliot down and shot him after discovering that Elliot was working as a fake parking attendant that scammed Eric out of $40. Eric then returned to the restaurant, allegedly telling his date that everything was fine and that he just scared the man. Eric appeared in court on Thursday's bond is set at $200,000. That didn't matter. The point of this topic was
he got a bail.
Yeah, right. Texas. The point of this topic is, when does having principles go too far? To me, again, I'm outside looking in. I don't know what's in his mind. This is like GP. Like he killed this man off of GP. Like, yo, bro, you did me dirty. You know it's $40. You know what I mean? You did, you killed. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm killing you. When does GP go too far? When you say, look, and then he went right back to the date. $40? What's up? Talk to me, Goose. Like what? Like, when can make sense? Like, when does that go too far?
I don't mean to laugh,
bro,
because
rest in peace to Elliot Nix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully the man gets a good defense and whatever. But when does having too much principle go too far? Because this was me with straight GP, bro. What? Are you serious? $40?
I never heard the story, and I'm not. This doesn't really matter, but it's a question because I want to be able to process while my man answers. Was it the dude that shot him? Was he black or white?
Eric Aguirre, he looks white.
The guy that got killed, was he black or white?
That I don't know. They didn't show in his face. You know what I mean? I caught it on. I got you right here. Let me look it up. While y'all talking, let me look it up. I got you right now.
All right. Go ahead.
What do y'all think about it though? Goody.
That's sad, bro. $40. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm from a place where people have gotten shot or killed for $5. You know what I'm saying? It's not the amount of money, it's the principle. You know what I'm saying? So, and I guess in his eyes, or the way that he felt, it was the principle. It wasn't the amount. It wasn't whether or not I got more or whatever, or if I'm gonna get my money back. You know what I mean? But to shoot the dude, kill him, and then go back to your date, bro, that there's no remorse. There's no heart in that dude. You know what I'm saying? That dude.
Yeah, I can't.
Wow.
I can't find dudes do LA Knicks picture. Again, Eric Aguirre, he might be Latin. I don't want to say what he is. He's not. He's lighter skinned. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it shows him basically. Yeah, he's walking with his date, and then he just resumed the date. Like, what you think, Pat? I mean,
in Texas, a lot of time, Texas is very. They are very.
Their gun laws are lenient.
Their gun laws. And another
this
thing
in Houston. This is in Houston too. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. This is in Houston.
We don't know the whole circumstance behind it. This dude that had the gun, maybe it could have been that dude, he found a dude, scammed him, chased him. He probably didn't. Maybe he didn't mean to kill him. And if he did mean to kill him, maybe he felt like he was justified. Some people don't think like the average human being. You know what I mean? And he probably thought he was justified in shooting that man over some money, and it probably made him feel good. And obviously he went back to sit down and finish his date, so it didn't bother him. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
And that's when you know there's something wrong with society today, man. And a lot of people think that because they're licensed to carry guns, that's
okay.
They're justified in doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, he robbed me, so I'm that's gonna be my defense. You know what I'm saying? Like the young man that we grew up with out here, that got killed over the road rage thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like, dude thought because he was licensed.
That's personal to me.
Yeah,
that's personal. That's my nephew's father.
Yeah,
yep.
Dude thought because he was licensed to carry, and it was a altercation, that he was justified in killing that young man. And it's not how it goes. You have that gun to defend yourself, not to
hunt anybody down. Yeah, I got you.
Not to take the law in your hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people with guns do. They take the law into their own hands.
All they gotta say. And all they gotta say in Houston,
to defend yourself, man.
Yeah, but all they gotta say in Texas, places like Houston, Florida, Louisville, Georgia. I was in fear of my life, and they get off.
Dude,
that's all they gotta say.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's places all over this world where you will need a burner. You know what I mean? Now, I've been pushing it off or not wanting to get one for a while, as far as, you know, my FID card or able to carry or whatever. Listen, you know what I mean? But
hold on, before you go, if you can get one, why not? If you can, go get one. You need, go get one. Go get one.
I don't want to get it. I mean, I know I can get it. Since I moved out here, I inquired about it, and there's nothing stopping me from getting one. But I know if I get one, an altercation or something will happen where I may have to shoot somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. You know what I mean? So if I was to go and get it, it'll just be to protect the home or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't want to carry. You know what I mean? I've made it all of my life with these. You know what I mean? If somebody wanna go at it, we could go at it, because I ain't trying to take nobody's life, and I don't want nobody to take mine. You know what I mean? We came from an era where we fought first. You know what I mean? Even if we fought every time that I saw you. You know what I mean? We wasn't trying to kill each other, though. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things with this generation, or the young ones today, bro. They're quick to just go and get the burner. they go from arguing to shooting. You know what I'm saying?
But that
it's way too many people that are dying right now, especially look at all the rappers or all of the, you know what I mean, young prominent people in music that were coming up. They're all, I don't want to say they're all dead, but you know what I mean? A lot of people are losing their lives and there's no reason for it. You know what I mean? So
I got you. Yeah, it's again, I'll say it like this before we end. Everybody does it. It's not just, again, it's more prominent and more prevalent in and where we're from, but it happens everywhere. Again, we just seen it. The kid, you know, that story that Pat was talking about, the kid was white. He's from Westboro or Northboro, and you know what I mean? Like they do too. Like it's like, so it's like they all have them. They don't want to fight. They want to shoot. But when we do it out and where we're from, we're pussies, we're suckers, we're all this. We're so quick to pull out a gun, but you do the same thing now that you have your gun license. You ain't try to fight either. You know what I'm saying? From the suburbs, they come out to the city or wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing. Me too.
You know,
I'm not saying I'm the greatest fighter, but I mean, again, listen, me and Batman talked about, we was talking about with Kylie. I think the government should mandate and put it in schools. Teach these kids some form of self-defense. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when COVID came.
Probably like a gym class.
No, but hold on, it's kind of like
gym class or something.
Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of like when COVID came out. You're gonna get sick if you sit in the house all the time. But if you go outside, rub your face in some dirt. I'm kidding about the rub your face, but I'm just saying, if you outside and get exposed, you're not gonna be as sick. Don't get me wrong, I had COVID. It messed me up. I was in the hospital. But I needed to be on a ventilator because I was dehydrated. I just think I went too hard. But anyway, so what I'm saying is I equate that to this. You're never gonna fight somebody if you've never been punched in the face, or if you're scared to be punched in the face. But again, if you're too scared to be in the dark, after you're in the dark for about 7 days, you're gonna be like, all right, I'm cool now because I done did it already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If your fear is getting punched in the face, you get punched in the face a couple of times, you're gonna be like, all right, it hurt. I'm not saying it don't hurt, but all right, I'm cool now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like listen, I'm not saying it's okay to get punched in the face. What I'm saying is
that's exactly how it works too, bro.
It's a fight, though. It's a fight. You come back the next day. The next day you good, but the problem is people get clowned. Oh, you lost. You got fought. You got beat up, bro. So now everybody, it's too much pride. It's too much ego now in the world. You know what I mean? So now I got to one up it. You know what I'm saying?
I got a friend, and this particular friend, I ain't gonna say no names.
We over time. Go ahead.
We
over time. You sure you want to go in? Go ahead.
It's just he never backed down from a fight, and he fought everybody. I don't think he's ever won a fight, but he never backed down. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he ever, got messed up or nothing. But you know what I mean? He got his reputation because he stood up for what he believed in, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean? So,
right, that's it. We gotta stop. Again, it's like what they say. Again, it's like if you body shaming somebody, people are gonna shame you because you can't fight. But at least you're fighting, though. It's not like, again, if you don't fight, I get it. But if you fight, what are they? You know what I mean? What are they gonna say? You know what I mean? What can they say? At least you fought. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we got to get back to respect, man, and stop with these guns. Let's go pull out the gun and shoot somebody. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people that are running around with these guns and shooting people, you're not really trying to do that time. When them doors slam behind you and they telling you, stand for count, and you got to eat their food for 10, 20 football number years. Oh, you're not trying to do that. Because then guess what you doing now? You telling on something that happened way back when because you want to get out. Oh, but it was okay now. You know what I mean? When you Wild West thugging it out. It don't matter the race. Come on, man. You know what I mean? It's consequences and repercussions to everything you do.
Everything.
But all right, let's lighten it up and end real quick just to say peace and blessing to all y'all. Peace and blessing to y'all getting on today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good weekend. Rangers.
You as well.
Rangers, we got to get this win tonight, man. Force game 7 or we out. And then I got the Yankees for now. And
go Bruins.
We'll see what happens, man. Bruins, yeah, Bruins going to game 7 too. That was crazy. I thought they should have beat them. They struggling with the Panthers. See what happens though, man. We'll see what happens tonight.
They're letting that happen. I don't know what that's all about, bro. They're supposed to be. They need to come out playing hard and fast. Their defense needs to get on it.
Red Sox are trash, though. Red Sox are trash. But Yankees aren't doing that better. But go ahead. What was you saying about the Bruins? They got to come out fast.
Yeah, they got to play more defense, man. This is what the last night was the third time.
Yeah,
I think that they lost by 6 goals. Twice all season. You know what I'm saying? I just think that they got to come out and play defense because they don't have a problem with scoring goals. They're good on offense. But let's stop them and start fast, play hard all game.
Got you. All right, y'all.
I got something to say real quick. Hold on. If you have Facebook, go follow Fanatical MH. Fanatical MH on Facebook. If you have Twitter, go follow Fanatical Massholes Show. If you have Instagram, go follow Fanatical Massholes Show. We need y'all support on these social medias. Please follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you.
Muchly appreciated.
Like, subscribe, comment, all that.
Yes.
E. Freeman, Pac-Man, Sasso. We say for Sasso, even though he's not on. For Sasso too. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. Fanatical Massholes Show. You have a good weekend. Peace and blessings. We out.
Stay tuned.
I'm across the finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine.